And mission. To be a queen, Zheng Jiang must act like a queen. A good leader provides for their people, yes? Then you have an obligation to do the same. If the people love you, they will produce more for you, and your standing will rise. Have construction started in your settlements, and watch your power grow. Construct or upgrade a building. Well, we should probably repair said buildings first. Okay. Yep. And yep. Alright, what state is the army in? A fucking awful one. It's going to take 11 turns for my hidden axes to be fully replenished. See, that's what I mean. It's not a good replenishment up here. Because I think replenishment is based, like, on population and stuff like that. So yeah, we've earned 9 infamy. And it's not clear how much we need to get the next level of infamy. But we're not really very far through that first bar. So with the first bar we get -10 diplomatic relations with all factions. All of our characters are 5 less satisfied. High infamy increases prestige, blah blah blah. Victories and settlement occupation options generate infamy. So once we get to acknowledged, we get +20 prestige. People like us even less. We get +5 morale, +25% tribute in diplomacy, and then the last one enables unbreakable faction-wide. I don't know if it... Well, the towers, yeah, they wrecked the other axe band, didn't they? Alright, well, that... oh, we've got pins, yeah. So we've got Zheng Jiang. I think we read that. Oh, we already read the pins. The pins were the things that were on the start map as well. Except for Luoyang. The once capital of the empire, it would seem that the nobility has been hard at work destroying itself. Well, there you go. I should have saved that. Zheng Jiang gains a rank. Excellent, right. I think we're going to give her Guile so that her retinue gains guerrilla deployment and she gets a 25% chance of ambushing with her army. She also gets her Cunning up, which gives more ammunition to your own retinue and more army supplies, which is great. As a character, she's 18 years old. Wow, I didn't realise that. She's 18, she's clever, an intelligent thinker who learns and adapts quicker than others. She's greedy, one who chases 2 rabbits, catches neither, but given the chance this individual would certainly still try. And she is determined. This person is convinced that the difference between the possible and the impossible is simply one's persistence. Cool. Right, we've got 4,300. We are going to recruit Lu Zheng into our army so that we have a strategist. And because it's Zheng Jiang's sister. Apparently Kong Chen gets on with neither of them. Because he's a dick, I guess. He's incompetent, deceitful and intimidating. Incompetent means he's wary of intelligence. And Lu Zheng is resourceful, committed, and competitive. And I think because he's... Oh, okay, why don't you like Lu Zheng then? Not sure. Lu Zheng is 25. So we've appointed her. Li Xiu is available to recruit. And Shun Yu is ready for duty. We have got Tai Yuan. Now, there's basically no negative to boosting a town up to large town size. You only start eating food when you become a small city. I assume that's because the town basically makes enough to feed itself. So we may as well increase to a large town, which increases our prestige by 2, our population capacity by 100,000, and our building slots by 1. So let's get that on the way. That'll actually achieve our mission as well. We're only making 60 gold now per turn. So I've not learned any lessons directly from everybody else that I've seen try and play Zheng Jiang, but what I have decided to learn is that we are going to try and take a much more measured approach to things. We have a stone rat which increases instinct and satisfaction. What does instinct do? Increases melee damage and recruitment cost for the army. I mean... also boosts satisfaction. Chu Gong is not happy at all. I think... Oh yeah, he's got that, hasn't he? Which improves his authority for his unit morale. So we'll give Lu Zheng the stone rat so that it's cheaper to recruit troops into our army. And then I'll actually remember to save the game. Zheng Jiang, Twitch 1. There it is. Alright. Seen that. Let's go. We've gained a jade statue of Confucius. +8 cunning, +8 satisfaction, +6 morale for melee cavalry in our own army. Well, in that case, we're going to switch Lu Zheng to the jade statue of Confucius. Her cunning currently gives us +8 military supplies and +32% ammunition, and it's now +9 and +37% ammunition, and she's 5 away from becoming a legendary character. Once they pass 100 on a stat, they become a legendary character like Zheng Jiang. They get a golden name and they take wounds instead of straight up dying sometimes. We're going to equip Chu Gong with the stone rat, mostly to give him the satisfaction, since we don't need it for the army now. Cai Yu, Mao Jie, Zhang Hong, Zhang Ya, and Cheng Yi. Mao Jie, you sound familiar. No past loyalties. Perceptive, populist, obstinate. He sounds like a perfect candidate for a bandit populist rebellion. Obstinate. If told that everyone needed air to live, this person would hold their breath until they passed out. Populist. This shrewd individual anticipates and meets the wants of the people even before they know them themselves. And perceptive. With near superhuman observation skills, this individual is highly attuned to reading both situations and people. Welcome, Maujier. Okay. And we get our first reform. And again, you get the reforms every spring, and they have this beautiful tree. But the reason you get these bloom, like when you select a reform, the flowers bloom, is because it comes every spring, which Sarah figured out. Pop growth, I don't think I really need. Income from peasantry wouldn't be too bad. What is our income coming from in this town, actually? Currently we're making absolutely zip. Well, I mean, that's good, right? What's this do? Income from commerce. Alright, we'll get military markets for the extra military supplies. The battlefield is a land of plenty for those seeking a sword, a helmet, and even coin. And there you go, there's the bloom. Right. And then, oh, we're already making a loss on money. So we're going to say Zheng Jiang, Twitch, 2. Cool. Okay, we're losing 115 per turn. We're going to hold up where we are for a sec. Nothing to report that turn. And I'm just going to get the... I always do a roll of 3 saves on Total War games, because if you encounter a glitch that crashes your game, which is possible sometimes, sometimes loading the autosave or the last save, it's not possible to get away from the glitch. So if your army's standing in a certain place and the enemy army attacks, and the glitch is when they attack the game crashes, if you can't move your army before the enemy army moves, they're probably going to make that attack every single time. So I like to be able to go back like 2 turns to the point where I'd be able to move my army away so that they can't attack. And then typically you avoid the crash. Excellent. Construction cost and construction time is down for 3 turns, so we should really build something this turn. Mission issued. The Bandit Queen draws more warriors to her cause. You are well versed in war, my lady, and China is on the brink of total chaos. Only strength on the battlefield will decide a victor, and it must be you. Increase recruitment to your armies, then ride into battle and destroy all opposition. So I need to recruit 2 more units, which actually will give me 3 turns of plus 10 replenishment. Except our army's almost replenished, so I'm actually going to not do that until I'm planning on campaigning next. Now we have a Jade Horse that improves cunning and satisfaction. Okay. Zheng Jiang's already utilising the wooden ox, which gives her extra health. And given that she's going to be a jeweler, that's probably not a bad idea. Lu Jiang already has the jade statue of Confucius. Cunning only improves ammo for your own retinue. But it does improve Military supplies for the whole army. So we'd be sacrificing unit morale for Kong Qian's retinue for more supplies, which I think is a smart move. So we're going to give him the Jade Horse, which will improve his cunning and give us +5 military supplies for the army. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give Yin Li the... oh, we'll do it next turn, the vacated Clear Warrior, to improve his satisfaction a bit, because we can't afford to be boosting people's wages. Yang Cho and Fan Cho. Fan Cho again in the recruitment pool. He was yesterday for Cao Cao as well. A lot. Till I recruited him. Right, so we've got 1300. We have got a space here. What the hell's this? Extra replenishment, but it reduces income. Yeah, we have none right now, so that's not a good idea. That gives 70 income from peasantry and starts to produce food. Let's get a land surveying office. And we are going to be in trouble in 2 turns. So, it's harvest now. 2 turns will be winter. We're going to move to the very edge of our land, towards the toolmaker in Taiyuan. We'll get a little bit more replenishment before we cross the border, and then we're going to have to attack Taiyuan on the next turn. If for nothing else other than money. Artful versus honourable. Your peaceful meditation is disturbed by an angry discussion between 2 of your retainers happening nearby. You listen to the argument. As a bastion of honour, I cannot allow this to stand. You have taken countless bribes for army rations, says the first. If you want, I can involve you, argues the second. How does half sound? They are unaware that you are listening. So apparently the honourable one is Chu Gong, and Yin Li is the, the one that's being artful, which sounds a lot like stealing to me. I think we're going to deepen the relation with Yin Li, because I feel like Zheng Jiang would be more about, sure, if you're being creative and earning money, who cares about honour, right? Like, we're just here to kill people and burn it all down. You can't burn the whole state down if you're honourable. So we'll go with Yin Li. This man is industrious, if not insalubrious. You commended him for his effort, but with a stern warning. Sounds fair. Kong Qian and Zheng Jiang are rivals. Wow. Zhongmin and Huaxin. And we've got our land surveying office, which has cut down our losses a little bit. What's Taiyuan's toolmaker's garrison? 4 units. Right, predicted casualties low. We're just gonna delegate. I am not gonna go in there and fight. So we earn a tiny smidge of cash. We gain 3 infamy for capturing. We will sack and withdraw. Take the money. Alright, Taiyuan. We can actually afford to increase the land surveying office to a land registry office, which generates us an extra food, 2,000 extra pop growths, and 20 extra income from peasantry. So we'll do that. Okay. Yao Chan! The minister Wang Yun, fearing the tyranny of Dongzhuo, sends his adopted daughter to the capital. His plan is to have her destroy the relationship between Dongzhuo and his adopted son Lu Bu. And Zheng Jiang and Lu Zheng are friends. Yay! Let's return across the border. Back into our land. Yin Li and Chu Gong are low satisfaction. Chu Gong is really low. He's the one that we gave the spear to. Lads, we can't really be affording to promote you, you know. We can give someone an assignment. I quite like Yin Li's supervised construction, actually. Let's do that and see if that helps him to feel like he's got a purpose. He's got rivalries with passers-by. Oh, fucking Kong Chen. You're a nuisance, Kong Chen. Nobody likes you. Is that affecting Chu Gong as well? No. Oh, of course, because he's only rivals with Yin Li. Okay. What the fuck, Zhang Yan? Okay. Zhang Yan has declared war on us. A hero's aid. You read a report about one of your generals who beat 6 enemies single-handedly, largely due to the courage, speed and loyalty of their horse. Heroes have always had something, or someone, to help them achieve their rightful destiny. It can be a loyal follower, a trusted steed, a book of wisdom, or a weapon of unique properties, but they all fulfill the same role. Whether it is fate or by your very own will and actions, such a thing has come into your possession. The real test is figuring out how best to make use of it, or them, to help you achieve your goal. We've gained a wooden fish and a bow. Well, who's got the least satisfaction because they're getting the fish? That would be Chu Gong. He already has a rat. Does the fish do more? No, it does not. Then he's not having... Oh, wait. We also have the clay warrior kicking about. Alright. Yin Li. Warrior gives authority. Fish gives resolve. Do we have a faction heir? We do. It's Lu Zheng. So actually boosting Lu Zheng's authority would provide satisfaction faction-wide. So we give her the Clay Warrior? I don't think that actually did very much, but... Okay, we've got a jade statue of Confucius that boosts satisfaction by 8 and improves cunning. We've also got a wooden fish that improves resolve and satisfaction by 4. Chugong's already got something, so Yin Li, have a fish. Fucking Zheng Jiang, what's he think he's doing? Alright, we'll be... all but Kongqian will be fully replenished in 1 turn, so... we're going to move into Taiyuan, because there's not much point moving just outside of it anyway. Do 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 do. %15% income from peasantry. All of our income so far is coming from peasantry, so that might not be a terrible idea. So let's get Register of Land and Population. A leader who does not know their people is no leader at all. And that gets us a smidge, or rather loses us a smidge less money. It's Spring 192, so I'm going to do a little savearoo. We'll overwrite Twitch 1. There we go. Good morning, my dog. It is indeed afternoon for me. It is 12:30 in the afternoon. How are you, sir? Did you sleep well? You've caught us 10 turns into our Zheng Jiang campaign. Don't worry, Cao Cao will come back. Cao Cao will next be getting played on Sunday. But I am doing 2 campaigns concurrently, just for a bit of variation. Wang Quang declared war on Zheng Jiang, not Zheng Yan that we're at war with. We've built the land registry office, so we're now only losing 2 gold per turn. Hooray! Fucking hell. She definitely needs to be managed very carefully. Problem is, Zhang Yan has another town up there, which is not going to help me with my food situation. I believe we need 25% movement left in order to do an ambush. So let's move up to there and enter ambush stance. Kind of think you should get rid of 1 or 2 of those court people you're not using. Yeah, we might get there, Tyler. Keep Shun, but get rid of someone else so you start gaining money. Mad Dog woke up with a migraine, however, so spent the morning in the dark. Oh no! Oh, Dong Zhuo's dead. Guess he's spending a long time in a darkened pattern room. That sucks, buddy. I hope you feel better now. 于禁之中，又有多少人
蠢蠢欲动。
Dong Zhuo dies pretty damn fast, to be fair, and he did die around this time in history. Zheng Jiang declared war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion, followed the tyrant. The minister Wang Yun is plotting the overthrow of Dong Zhuo. No longer willing to suffer the tyrant, it is said that Dong Zhuo's adopted son has been manipulated into striking the killing blow. So now Dong Zhuo is succeeded by Dong Min. We have gained another wooden fish. So, Chu Gong, you're already getting more satisfaction from the rat than you would from the fish. What else does the fish do? It improves resolve. Don't think we need to... Oh, Shun Yu's not looking particularly happy, so we'll give him the fish. Have a fish, Shun Yu. Alright, Zhang Yan is low on supplies. He's taking attrition, but he has got a sizable army. He's got himself, he's got Yu Du, and Huang Long. 2 vanguards. He's got 3 units of cav. We have 1 unit of spears. What's the garrison at Taiyuan look like? 2 units of spears, 2 units of archers. He's got 5 units of archers, which is fucking terrifying. You know what? I actually think that the smarter move here is to not fight him. Withdraw back to where the garrison can back us up and see if he comes towards us. I think he went up to his city. It didn't show me, but I think he did. Just been down to the beach with the dogs for an hour. Oh, nice. What dogs you got? I'm back to settle in for the afternoon. Rain forecast. It's been such good weather this week so far. He is a Roland Rat fan, not a Billy the Fish fanatic. Fuck's sake, now Zhang Jiang has declared war on us, who's on the southern side. Good God, we haven't even done anything. Like, why does everybody hate us so much? Oh, Chun Gong is available. Lo Gui and Chunju. Oh, fuck. I know we can't afford him, but it's fucking Chun Gong, man. Alright. I think we go for another raid on the Taiyuan toolmaker. I don't even know if it's got a garrison. Weimaraner, Dalmatian Cross and Working Cocker Spaniel. Wow, that's a variation. What are their names? Hello. Oh, wow. They have no ability to resist. Well, in that case, we're going to occupy, I think. And we'll start trying to build them up to supply us with some monies. Public order is going down right now because of faction support. But if we maintain the garrison for a couple turns, we'd probably be okay. We've gained a tunic of divination. Hello, Lu Zheng. What are you wearing? You're already wearing a tunic of divination. Fantastic. So is Shun Yu. Which means Mao Jie, guess what? By virtue of being the only person who doesn't own one, you get a tunic of divination. Feel like Oprah. You get a tunic of divination. You get a tunic of divination. You get a tunic of divination. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but his art changed when I actually changed the tunic there. There's like a deserted tool forge here. You have insufficient funds to order this construction. I need 1,300 gold. Okay. Willow, Tilly and Sydney. Are they all female? Sydney, I suppose, could well be a boy. But Willow and Tilly sound like they're girls. Apologies if they're not girls. If there's like a Tilly that's just like, excuse you? The fall of the tyrant's empire. 2 former generals of Dong Zhuo's faction, Guo Se and Li Jue, have rebelled in the capital, sowing further chaos within the tyrant's faction. Historically, the only reason Guo Se and Li Jue did that is because the Wang Yun, who plotted Dong Zhuo's assassination, refused to pardon them, so they had no choice but to raise an army and attack, basically. I mean, they were dicks. They're not good guys, but it was Wang Yun's own doing that happened. Own doing and undoing. Yin Li's back from supervising construction and has gained a rank. If we get scholarship, that would improve his cunning, which would improve military supplies and own retinue. Or we can boost his authority, which improves his unit morale. Or expertise, which reduces construction cost overall. If he's administrating, which he's not, but that's fine. I think we'll get bravery, because that's going to push him quite close to being... It might even... It's going to make him 100 on the dot, so that might make him a legendary character. It does. The circle's gone gold. Next turn his name will go gold. Right. It is reform time. Hopefully there's one that will make us some money. I suppose getting foreign envoys, if we had a friend that we could actually trade with, that might be productive. But I think everybody hates us. They do. Gao Gan allegedly doesn't, but I don't think we can trade with him because we can't see him. We don't border him. Sud is a boy, yep. Tilly has the whippy tail. It was a reference to Willow Smith, who did that horrible song, if I'm correct. Administrative recommendations, 10% income from all sources. Even now, a recommendation can do more for a career than skill alone. That is actually true. And we're now making 7 gold a turn, guys. Hooray! How much land does Zheng Jiang own? It looks like it's probably just that one, which means his army's probably there. So I'm not a big fan of the idea of fighting them. However, that Han fishing port at Shi He is probably not that well defended. What's the fastest way down there? Yep, that way. Let's go. We're going on another raid. And it's spring, so we're going to do another Savoru. Savoru, Zheng Jiang 2. Yeah, I'm with you, Tyler. I know what you're talking about. Oh, here he comes. Dickbag's here. Oh dear. Can we even get back in time? He's got quite the army. He's rank 2. Zheng Jiang's rank 4. Army-wise, we are not looking fantastic. And we're going to struggle to get back to tie you in. Oh, you motherfucker. He's got 4 archer units. I only have 2 units with shields and 3 archers. He's got 2 units of cav. I only have 1 spear. I don't think I could beat him. And I think that turning around and joining Tai Yuen's garrison, which is 2 archers and 2 spears. And it doesn't have walls either, does it? No. I don't actually think it's winnable. Which sucks, but... I don't believe it is. Why are you such a dick, Zhang Jiang? Well, that's a quick deal. But either way, it said he wouldn't accept peace. 35. Wow. This has gone horribly. Alright. We just plain don't have the troops to defeat him. So we're not even going to try. We're just going to leg it. Bastard. And now we're losing money. Defeat? Bah! Nothing more than a setback. Every last one responsible for humiliating me will be paid back 100 times over. I swear. Apparently Liu Zheng, who's not even in the capital, leveled up for the capital being sacked. That's interesting. Well, they're both expertise choices. But 25% chance of evading capture post-battle is probably a better option, considering we're basically on the run. She hurt. That should be doable. Rank gained. Guo Sir is in the recruitment pool. Capital lost. No, I'm not gonna do. I don't do restarts unless we full on get beat, and then obviously I'll restart because I'm not just gonna end the streaming. But actually, I should probably do a poll on the Discord. Like, if we do lose a campaign, do we restart that campaign or do we consider that campaign done? The death of Cao Zong. The father of warlord Cao Cao has been killed by soldiers bearing the banner of Tao Qian. Word is that Cao Cao will only be satisfied with blood and has vowed to wipe Tao Qian out in retaliation. Unlucky for you, Tao Qian. Cai Yu, Guai Yue, and Kan Chung are available for recruitment. This is not going well at all, Mad Dog. Right, let's loot and occupy. We've gained a brown thoroughbred. Alright, what's Zheng Jiang riding? She has got her own white stallion. Lu Jung is riding a white horse, but it does boost her authority, which we kinda need for the Satisfaction faction wide right now. Kong Qian. Slightly slower, but slightly heavier. It will drop his expertise a little bit, which is in melee evasion, but it will boost his health. Yeah, why not? We'll swap him. Alright, we have 1,000 gold, but we're losing money. Oh, by 9 we can afford to build this. Fishing village. Chu Gong is not happy. We can improve his satisfaction by 2 more by giving him the Jade Statue of Confucius, which will lower his instinct, which is his melee damage, but raise his cunning, which is ammunition and supplies, which is irrelevant, but still. Let's do that. Fend him off just a little bit longer. Alright. Lisa! Hey! Yeah, Zhang Yan's chasing us down. He's gonna attack Tai Yuan. You son of a beach. We are bankrupt. Truly dependable friends are rare gifts and should never be taken for granted. Your comrade, upon seeing you injured in battle, risks his own life, her own life, to rescue you. They drag you through the hellish battle to safety. You vow never to forget this kindness. Our relationship with Lu Zheng has deepened. And I feel like it's time to get rid of some peeps. And Chu Gong's been a pain in my arse for too long. Too long, Chu Gong. Although it won't be enough because we only pay him 125, but do we pay anybody more than that? We pay Mao Jie 175. I don't want to get rid of Mao Jie. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? He's pretty much the only candidate. I'm not even sure why he gets paid that much. Why are you a chief of records? Alright, in that case, Chugong, you can have your stuff back for the time being. Oh, I guess not, because it's got to be returned to the pool first. Let me give you the rat to stave you off leaving. Oh dear, Saws mate, you're gonna have to go, you're costing me too much money. Okay, now we make 40 gold a turn.
把战利品都呈上来，扣到总比庙堂之上滚滚诸公干净得多。我的财宝呢？
Just take and tie you in. Toolmaker.
把战利品都呈上来。我的府库有多少财宝，一一报来。深谋远虑。
Reforms. Resettlement initiatives. I mean, that's probably pretty important. 3% plus 3,000 population growth in all counties faction wide. The wise leader can make very reasonable offers to those who decide to stay, toil, and never leave. Let's get that so that we can boost our pop growth no matter where we get pushed to. We're in spring 194, so we'll do another Saberoo. Chugong still not happy at all. We can now switch him back to his jade statue. And we'll give him his spear back. Yin Li's also not particularly pleased with anything. But we can give him the rat, which will improve his satisfaction by +2. My god, man. I have no idea how to do this. Really? Even with forced march, we can only move to there? What about if we just did normal? Wow, okay. Dongmin vassalized Gaogan. Zhang Yan declared war on Gaogan. Gongsun Du declared war on Gaodan. Dongmin declared war on Gongsun Du. Remain hungry. A swordsman in your realm is known to be unbeatable, and you've enjoyed many evenings watching him defeat challengers in fighting matches. However, one evening he is challenged by a peasant armed with a simple homemade bamboo staff in place of a sword. The warrior scoffs, but the peasant's fighting style is unknown to him, and he is soon laid low by the deft movement of the staff. You contemplate this and conclude that flexibility is the greatest weapon against chaos, and it is time you yourself studied a new skill. We've gained Discourse of the States. I don't think we've got corruption problems right now. That's not what I wanted. Do we have any corruption? Where do you see corruption? I don't know. I can't remember. I found it yesterday. Oh, it might be politics, actually. Shun Yu gained the trait Tranquil. Why can't we move into there? What is wrong with this thing? Oh, because there's a flipping river. We have to cross this little stream thing. Oh, don't have time for this. Zheng Jiang's going to be coming. Can you reoccupy and repopulate the deserted village? You can, Mad Dog, but you need 8,000 gold for it, which is kind of our problem right now. Zhang Yan declared war on Zheng Jiang. We've become oath-sworn with Lu Zheng. Su Fei is available for recruitment. My god, the movement out here is awful. Unding's farmland. Ugh! 4 archer units and 3 swords units. That's a pretty nasty garrison, not gonna lie. But we're here now. Chugon and Yin Li are both unhappy. Would you be happier if I gave you the Discourse of the States? Nope, you'd be as happy as you would with the rat. It improves satisfaction though. Sorry, it improves authority though. So perhaps giving it to Lu Zheng would boost faction-wide satisfaction? Nope, not enough. Oh, god damn it. I think we've got to commit to the attack on Anding. Somebody's potentially going to have to go. Problem is, even if it's not even money now, it's just satisfaction. I can't keep the satisfaction up. Yeah, when we did the warlord voting for who we were going to play, Mad Dog, Lissa basically enlisted about 15 people to all vote the way she wanted it to vote. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you, Zheng Jiang. You've so far not been any threat to me whatsoever. Watch him now appear up the river and take she-her. Zheng Jiang has leveled up. Please tell me you've got something that would improve. You don't. Expertise or resolve. Let's go for intuition, maybe? No, I don't think that's going to help her particularly much. If she gets captured in battle, we're dead anyway. Okay, so it's either enabling courage that's most important, or 10% armor for spear infantry and her retinue. I think encourage is probably the best one. Okay. We are gonna run out of supplies. Oh, what the fuck? This campaign is hard as shit. Guan Jian and Li Khan available to hire. We would win a close victory. You know what? I'll settle for a close victory. We get more military supplies if we loot and occupy, and right now that's probably the biggest concern.